Over the last year, 1 in 44 internet users have fallen foul of fraud. One of the most common cybercrimes is the lottery scam, a form of advance fee fraud or AFF. Punters pay an upfront sum in the hopes of getting back much more and just get ripped off. But recently at a summit in Germany, Microsoft, Yahoo, Western Union and the African Development Bank came together to put a stop to the scams.
This is a really important issue, not just because of all the victims of these frauds, but also because it reduces our overall confidence in the internet. And what we've seen is that put systems in place that can help people have more confidence and trust in the internet.
And this is the key issue. Not only are consumers hurt by the scams, but so too is consumer confidence. As a result of the lottery scams, more than half of all net users are more reluctant to buy online, with obvious knock-on effects for the entire industry. As people get more wary, scammers have worked harder to find their victims and now fraudulently use the prestige of well-known brands like Microsoft, Honda, financial institutions and even the United Nations. Tom Erickson, not his real name, lost over $90,000 to an online lottery scam, an ordeal that lasted over 8 months.
I received an email from a person in the United Nations with an address in Bangkok, and I was told that in order to receive my winnings I had to make a security deposit of I think it was $14,000 and then my suspicion really was arisen.
The international nature and technological sophistication of the scams make them extremely difficult for law enforcement agencies to tackle.
One of the main difficulties is that the laws are different in the different countries, and advance fee fraud is absolutely an international crime. The fraudsters normally are acting from one country. The victims are in another country. They use the internet, the servers and so on are in different countries all over the world.
Frida Springer-Beck lost more than $350,000 in a Nigerian scam. Unusually, she managed to get most of her money back. She now works here at Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Lagos. And while she urges internet users to be careful, she also blames the banks.
You can't stop people falling in crime, falling in lottery. Otherwise, no lottery will exist all over the world. On the other side, if the banks, Western Union, doesn't make all these payments so easy by credit card and Western Union and whatever, also a lot of victims would not exist.
But financial institutions say the number of fraudulent payments they process is small and urge consumers to make sure they know who they're dealing with when doing business online.
They should take a step back and think about what they're really doing, in that they're actually trying to work with someone that they don't know. And so with that, if the consumers will think about it beforehand, they'll most often come to the conclusion that they should probably be careful about what they're doing.
But it's the scale of lottery scams that makes them so difficult to tackle. Interpol says the crimes are worth billions of dollars per year, affecting thousands of internet users. The companies taking part in this collaboration are keen to stress what they think is the best way of stopping scams.
Educate consumers about the pitfalls of lottery scam and how to avoid it. And secondly, in case where they have fallen victim, to try to understand more about the cases and via a combination of technology and other measures, help actually get to the bottom of it by identifying where the origination was.
Sadly, a worsening global economy may be good news for cyber fraudsters looking to make a quick buck from people's financial worries. Meaning the old adage, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is, has never been more fitting.